Concert has built more than 10,500 rental and condominium homes and has been repeatedly recognized as the best home builder in BC over and over again. We've been ranked #1 by actual home buyers 3 years running and were awarded the Customer Choice Award by the Canadian Home Builders Association of BC. We have the financial strength and support of more than 200,000 Canadians, represented by the union and management pension funds who own the company. So I believe the number is 19 pension plans out of BC own Concert. We have a history of corporate social responsibility, and you'll often see, particularly in the Vancouver area, various charitable and community organizations that Concert contributes to or participates in. Concert expanded into Ontario in 2002, and that's when they developed, and now we manage 3 award-winning residential rental towers, and this is on Dundas Street West. The buildings are called Prelude, Jazz, and Serrano. We also developed 1 seniors living community within that Village Gate West area is what it's called, and it's called Tapestry, and it's a very luxurious seniors residence. Almost gives you something to look forward to, you know? Now, right now, our current development activities include the Huntington on Bayview Avenue in the Lawrence Park area, where we are joint venture partners with Tridel. We also, some of you may know us from when we sold the Birdsea 2 years ago in 2010. 164 suites, 13 stories at the corner of Front and Church. And we sold that building in 6 months. So it was a very successful project for us. And 88 Scott is really in the same neighborhood. We're just on the opposite corner of the park, of Birdsea Park. As well, right now we have some rental properties under construction. Motion on Bay, that's 570 Bay Street at Dundas, and it's a 29-story residential tower, and there is going to be 11,500 square feet of retail at grade. Occupancy for that project is targeted for next summer. Let's see, sorry. Village Gate West. Sorry, I already mentioned that. There are the rental buildings. There's Tapestry, which is the seniors division. There are also some townhomes out there. So, and it's just a beautiful project if you've ever been by there. So then, of course, there's 88 Scott, which is why you're all here today. And I am so proud to present 88 Scott to you. Its location is really second to none. It's at the northwest corner of Wellington and Scott Street. In the former location of the RSA, Royal Sun Alliance Insurance Building, which is still there right now, but they have vacated the premises, and it's going to be all new construction. We're going to take down the RSA building, but we're going to put aside the limestone facade and use it later to clad the podium part of our building when we build 88 Scott. Scott Street is literally at the edge of Toronto's financial district and the vibrant St. Lawrence neighborhood. So it's sort of got 1 foot in each door. You can walk to work and you can walk to the market. You can walk to the theater. You can walk to the subway. Everything, it has a 100% walk score if you Google it. And it's just, you could not find a better downtown location. You can actually live your whole life without ever getting in a car if you're lucky enough to work in the downtown area. The architectural design of 88 Scott reflects the relationship of both these neighborhoods, and the goal in designing 88 Scott was to bring life to the otherwise cold fortress that is there now. We're certainly going to open up the north boundary of the building is Colburn Street, and we're going to, right now it's just solid facade, not very friendly. So with our building there, we're opening up that ground floor. There'll be lots of windows for people to see inside, and there'll be activity, of course, going on in the building. I'll just mention briefly, but I'll get into a little bit more detail in a minute, that we do have some amenities on that ground floor to bring that up. Street to the entrance of the actual residential tower is going to be retail. And this brightly lit corner, this is an open public atrium, so that's how you access into the retail area, and it just again opens up the building so that there's just a little more activity going on, so it just becomes a more lively area. Now there's 58 stories in total in this building. The first 5 stories are the residentially, those are our lofts, and the lofts are located behind the character original facade. From the 6th floor up, that's our tower, and you notice how we've taken the limestone look of the original building and we've gradually brought it up the tower. It then has a glass tower.